The ancient walled city of Pingyao is intriguing and rich in history. Inside is amazing world of winding streets, beautiful old buildings, and traditions that have remained unchanged for centuries. And wait till you see what's cooking behind these walls. Next on Mrs.Yan's China. Here, I'm standing in front of the walled city of Pingyao. Hey, this wall has stood here for 2,800 years. And this is a beautiful old town. It's a lot of tradition, a lot of great food. Oh, what an old town. Everything is old. Look at this old door. I'm looking for this famous pastry shop. Hey, right here. Freaky Pastry Shop of Pingyao. Let's go in and check it out. Many of the winding street of Pingyao, there are a lot of this local baker making all of these local snacks, and this is just one of them. Very traditional, you'll never see them anywhere. Look at the way, look at the skill. And these people have been making here for years and years and years. In fact, it's a father and son business with 2 generations working side by side. Each one of these, roll them out flat. This is how you make the famous Pingyao flaky pancake. Looks like a pancake, but when it's done, they actually puff up. The sweet one, you make it longer. The savory one, you flatten it, circular. I can smell it's ready. Look at that. Hey, this is done. The savory one and the sweet one is both done. This is savory done. Look at beautiful. This is beautiful. The sweet one. Wow, look at that. Look at this. Can you see that? It's still sipping. And then let me taste this. This is the sweet one, and this is the savory one. Look at this. I'm going to try this and check it out. Look at this. Very flaky. Delicious. People around here have been making this for 2,800 years. You know, every day, this little shop here, they sell close to 2,000 of these. Isn't it amazing? And I better buy all of them. Otherwise, it's going to be gone in no time. There's tradition everywhere you look in this ancient town. From the food to the beautiful handmade crafts. Look at this exquisite design. These are all paper cutting, one of the most famous folk arts in China. In fact, some of the best folk artists, the paper cutting masters, are actually in Pingyao, Shanxi. This is one of the lady, hard at work. She's the master. Let's check it out. All you need is simple tool, a piece of paper and a little scissor. That's all you need. Create masterpiece. The white pattern is a design. And then the final product, the final art will be on this piece of red paper. This is the final cut. Look at this. Beautiful. When you take the pattern out, everything inside will be red. And then you paste up onto a white piece of paper. That's what you have. Masterpiece. This is the folk art of paper cutting, Shanxi style. You know, on the street of Old Pingyao, every turn is a surprise. Hey, when you get hungry, hey, how about American breakfast? And hey, they also have spaghetti, pizza, lasagna, macaroni, all kind of food in the old town of Pingyao. Hey, but I'm in a mood for something more local. I know an alleyway where a noodle vendor has a couple of fantastic specialties. I love hot spicy with chili sauce. Cucumber, and chopped and ground sesame seed. Let me try this. That's amazing. This guy is fast. This is a quick knife. I haven't even ordered it. You ought to chop it up. I hope it's free. Ah. You know what? Actually, it tastes very good. Wonderful texture. Special noodle. And now a kind of noodle, I promise, you have never seen before. Very special shaver. Look at this. Look at this. You shave it. 看看，slice long noodle. Just make with the beans. Long noodle. One more time, right in the middle. Oh, soy sauce and thyme vinegar and ginger and garlic and green onion. 这个什么？这个是芥末，芥末。Oh, this is mustard sauce with pepper. 这个是盐。Oh, tiny bit of salt. 我也要这个。chili pepper. Sesame seed paste. Ground sesame seed paste. Always a tiny bit of cucumber. Grated cucumber. 1 dish meal. 可以了。可以了。Long noodle. Look at this. Amazing. Street food of Pingyao. Look at this. Let's taste. 太棒了，这个。I'm going to go over there and finish it up. I could spend days exploring inside these ancient city walls, where there are surprises to see and taste down every alley and around every corner. I'm heating this wok up and also making a little omelette. I'm making a little omelette here. Let's see. Almost ready. I'm making a little omelette here. And while I'm making the omelette, heating up my stir-fry pan, you know what? I want to show you a few things that you can find in many of the market, in the farmer's market in Pingyao, or many, many cities that I travel throughout China or Asia. Look at this. You see a few things. This is something for the panda. This is the bamboo shoot. This is the really fresh bamboo shoot. Looks like this. After you peel it inside, it looks like this. This is the bamboo shoot. And of course, Asian eggplant, of course. Sugar snap pea. Everybody loves the sugar snap pea. They're available everywhere. Chinese long beans. Long beans. Chinese celery. Chinese celery. Regular celery. Chinese celery. It smells very, very good. I'm going to use a couple of these, a couple pieces of these also in my stir fry. Wonderful produce, okay? And then in the meantime, I'm going to cut this up. And I cut this up also, use this Chinese celery in my stir fry. So you have all of this simple stuff. Very, very simple, okay? We turn this heat on, put a tiny bit of oil, a lot of information here. A lot of things. And all of this are very healthy. Eat a lot of vegetables, just like I always tell my kids, eat your vegetable, just like my mom used to tell me, okay? Stir fry. Put a tiny bit of garlic, stir fry the garlic. I would like to have a tiny bit more garlic, okay? Put a lot of garlic. Garlic is good. Garlic is healthy. Garlic is flavorful. And then we put the onion and celery because it's spicy vegetable. Onion and celery. Stir fry. Look at that. Stir fry and get the aroma out. I call this the rainbow stir fry. You know why? Because it's so colorful. Looks like rainbow color. That's why I call rainbow stir fry. While I'm stir frying this, use a tiny bit of homemade soup stock. Tiny bit of pepper. This is very good. And this is what you call rainbow stir fry. Now, if you want to make it, if you are not truly, this is a vegetarian dish. If you're not truly vegetarian, you can put all kind of meat. Or you can have hot, this little omelette. You slice this, you cut this, and you trim this a little bit, like this. Trim this a little bit, trim this a little bit, and you put this over here, save it for your salad, and then you slice it like that. You see, this give the little extra protein for my rainbow stir fry. Very, very popular in the Pingyao area because, you know, meat is precious and also it's very healthy. Put a tiny bit of vinegar, tiny bit of soy sauce, okay, a tiny bit of sesame seed. Oh, they use a lot of sesame sauce in that area too. Tiny bit of sesame sauce, and then I happen to have some mushroom soy or mushroom stir-fry sauce or vegetarian stir-fry sauce. I put it in, and the whole dish is beautifully done. It's so beautiful and so easy to do. You know what? You do not have to worry about it. This whole dish is basically done. And we serve these right here. Look at this. This is rainbow. You see? This is it. Beautiful. Sizzling. This is so easy. This is truly home style. Pingyao, you know, you get a chance to go to the old town of Pingyao, you see a lot of wonderful street foods, okay? Look at this. Beautiful Pingyao dish. Next, back to ancient Pingyao, and I'll make some steamed Date Buns. Wonderful. Pingyao is a beautifully preserved example of a traditional Han Dynasty city. It was founded in the 14th century and reached the height of its prosperity in the 1800s. Let's take a little trip back in time. In the old days, when visitor comes to the old town of Pingyao, pass through this city gate, they know that they are right in the city center and the business center. You know, Pingyao in the old days is the center for trade and commerce. There are a lot of banks, show shops, warehouses, and liquor stores. Hey, I'm having a date. In fact, I'm having a lot of dates. Look at this. Shanxi is famous for date of all kinds, different size, different shape of date. 董老板你好。你好你好。Here is some date soaked in wine, and it's like a snack. When we taste them, it tastes like wine. And inside here, we have some beautiful red date. The Chinese will use for soup, dessert, stir fry, and in fact, you grind them all up, soak them, add some sugar, use it as a filling or for desserts. And then we also have all kind of date. This is a small one, nice and sweet. There's another one, slightly bigger. Peel it, even sweeter, better texture. Another one, darker, all kind of date, all wonderful produce in the province of Shanxi. Pingyao is a perfect town for walking and wandering. It is like a living museum of architectural styles and building techniques. From the construction material, you can tell these buildings, this city is very, very old. Look at that. It's all mud and straw, and you can still see the rice grain and the straw, and it's just mud. These are the typical alleyway of old Pingyao, narrow but well preserved. Hey, looks like this for thousands of years. That is the reason why Pingyao is surrounded by walls and filled with mansions. This is where the Chinese banking industry started, the first bank in China. And throughout the history of Pingyao, there are almost 50 of these banks. Look at all this old structure. Typical architectural style of the days, dating back 200 or 300 years old. On the street, you can have all kinds of snacks and street vendors. Big bun, black bun, cakes, egg, and all kinds of meat. Oh, look at that. Pig's ear, pig's intestines, pig's knuckle, pig's nose, livers, lungs. This is a living community. Hey, how about a vegetable vendor? 老伯你好，买1斤这个。1斤，嘿嘿。When you snap it off, beautiful, juicy, fresh. 哎，给多少钱？
2块。2块1斤。
这是1斤，让我看看。
多了。
Ah, perfect balance. 1 kg, that means 1.2 pound. 多少钱？
3块。
啊
？3块。
3块。5块。可以了。好，谢谢谢谢。5 yen, amazing fresh pepper. Now I've been invited to step inside one of the town's beautiful buildings for dinner with a local friend. You know, Pingyao is a colorful town. Look at all these color. Not only that, they have colorful food. Look at this beautiful color food. They are all very typical of Pingyao cuisine. Let me introduce you to a few of these, okay? In front of me here on the left-hand side, this is a very special, like a dumpling. And the dough inside there is roast barbecue meat or roast beef. And then served with mustard green with a special sauce. Look at this one here. This is the very famous Pingyao braised beef shank. In Chinese, it means 腰缠万贯. That means money belt wheat flour roll. You see this? This is from a noodle. Can you see that? Very interesting. This is a wonderful appetizer. Local pumpkin inside there. Sweet black rice. Look at that. Look at all this beautiful food. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Okay, let's enjoy. I'm going to try the money belt dumpling. I can stay in Pingyao and try all the foods. It might take about 3 days. But anyway, it's worth it. It's a beautiful town with beautiful people and delicious food. 谢谢你.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
If you're lucky enough to visit Shanxi province, don't miss Pingyao. Its walls seems to separate from the pace of the modern world. And its doors and alleyways are like gateways to China's colorful past. A lot of people don't know. This is the sound of music. Happy kitchen. I'm a happy chef. You know what this is? This is a typical northern style Chinese rolling pin. It looks like this, or another one like this, and a smaller one like this. With this kind of simple rolling pin, you can make all kind of buns, thousands and thousands of little dumplings and buns. And I learned so much from many of the residents of old Pingyao. The town has been there for almost 2,800 years. There are a lot of little family shops, little operations, all by all kind of people living there for years and years and years, okay? Here, I'm going to show you something I learned from a pastry chef from Pingyao, a gentleman. They make all kind of savory buns and sweet buns, and this is one, I call it the steamed date buns. I'm bringing a pot of water to a boil, and I have some date here. This is red date. I cook it in sugar, okay? And the red date, let me show you the red date here. This is the red date. This is the dry red date. This is the cooked red date in sugar. And what I do is I use this and I squeeze this out, and the pit comes out like this. This is the pit, and I remove this, and then I chop this up a little bit, and I press this a little bit, and look at this. I press it, and I chop this up. Chop this up, and this is nice and sweet. And also red date is good. Red date is supposed to be good luck, and it's also very healthy. Some fiber and some, it's a very, very popular, very, very good. And now I have some dough already rising. So right here, look at it, it's already rising. And I take it over here, and I knead it a little bit. Okay, I knead it a little bit. I knead it a little bit. All I have to do is cut a little piece out of these, okay, and we'll show you how easy it is to do it. Have some flour in my board, on my board here. Very simple to do. I love baking, and in fact, my wife loves even more. And I use this simple, beautiful rolling pin, and I roll them nice and long. Okay, and then flat, and then put a tiny bit of extra flour here, and this is the flat. If you want, you can use a longer one, flat, so more or less like rectangular, okay? And roll it nice and beautiful and thin like this, okay? And then you use this red bean paste. You can buy them in a can like this, red bean paste. And you spread the red bean paste right over here. Spread it nice and smooth. Very good. In the meantime, my water is boiling, and I put a tiny bit of sesame seed. This is good. Tiny bit of sesame seed, tiny bit of extra sugar, tiny bit of chopped date. Oh, I love it. Chopped date. I love the date. Give the texture. And some chopped nuts. You can use all kinds of nuts. Very, very good. You know, as I said, red dates very healthy and all good symbolic meaning. Red, okay? So, and you roll it, 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 and you roll it like this, okay? Roll it, and then you cut this up. Cut this up into little piece, and it's beautiful. Look at that. Can you see that? Little flower. This is what we have done. And then we will put this over here, because I make a couple of these ahead of time. So we're going to do this and let it rise too. And then put a little piece of these parchment paper or wax paper is good. And you put this right over here. And this is all rice, okay? If you want to make it bigger, you let it rise a little bit more. Otherwise, you can cook it in 5 minutes, okay? And then we'll take it over here and let it steam, okay? We're going to cover this up and let it steam for a little while. Let's check it out. Steamed Date Bun. Learn it from the old town of Pingyao, 2,800 years old. Let's check it out. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful Pingyao bun. I shut this off because it's very, very important to shut it off. And this is hot. Look at the steam coming out. I put it right here. So not only I make this Pingyao red day steam bun, I also steam some all kind of buns so everybody can enjoy. Look at this. This is the bun. This is also bun. A lot of bun. All kind of bun. And I want to show you how easy, how beautiful it is to serve this, okay? And I actually want to put one of these right over here just to show you how beautiful you can serve this. I have a tiny bit of chocolate. Oh, I love the chocolate. I squeeze the chocolate right here. This is East meets West. East meets West. Look at this. Make it beautiful. Of course, the Pingyao, they do not use this chocolate, but I love it. And I go like this. I go zigzag. I go zigzag. And this way is beautiful, contemporary, and is absolutely gorgeous. Now you have it, steamed Date Bun. As I always said, if Yan can cook Shanxi sweet and savory delights, so can you. 再见。